Let's jump right in. Welcome back, Focus Learners, to another explainer. Today, we're taking a look at the 5-ingredient solution. We're going to see how you can upgrade your morning coffee to actually reverse age-related muscle loss. It's a surprisingly simple routine, so let's get into it.
So let's start with the kind of terrifying math of aging. Once we hit 50, we naturally lose about 1 to 2% of our muscle mass every single year. Doesn't sound like a lot at first, right? But compound that over time, and by age 70, you could literally be looking at a 40% drop in total muscle mass. That is exactly why just walking up a flight of stairs, or even standing up quickly, suddenly demands so much more effort. If we don't actively treat this decline, it just keeps compounding. Our independence shrinks, and the risk of taking a bad fall really skyrockets. But what if there's a biological hack hiding right in plain sight? Seriously, what if your daily coffee habit could be the exact delivery system you need to build stronger muscles? Okay, let's dive into this. Ingredient number 1, essential minerals, specifically almond milk.
Dr. Hillman's clinical experience highlights a really key biological demand here. As we age, our muscular hardware requires significantly more calcium and magnesium. Think of it like this. Calcium is the engine that drives the contraction of your muscle fibers. It pulls them tight so you can move. Magnesium, on the other hand, is the absolutely crucial counterbalance that lets them relax back down. And every single time you stand up, you are burning through massive amounts of both of these minerals. So how are you going to get these minerals first thing in the morning without resorting to expensive supplements that might just upset your stomach or irritate your liver and kidneys? Well, just 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk delivers about 450 milligrams of calcium. To put that into perspective, that's almost half of your daily requirement. Plus, you get 15 milligrams of magnesium, perfectly paired with it. It's perfectly designed for aging stomachs that might be a bit sensitive or lactose intolerant. It also brings vitamin E to protect your muscle cells from damage, healthy fats to help you absorb other nutrients, and it's naturally low in sugar.
Next up, we have digesting power, cinnamon and ginger. Let's see how this all builds together. These next ingredients actually act as biological keys. Ingredient number 2 is cinnamon. The basic rule here is the more muscle you have, the better you regulate your blood sugar. Cinnamon contains this amazing active compound called cinnamaldehyde. Think of these as tiny helpers that widen the doors of your muscle cells, making them eager to absorb glucose safely. Just half a teaspoon mixed into your coffee helps you absorb that glucose gradually, drastically cutting down on severe muscle-wasting inflammation. But here's the catch. And it's a big one. Opening those muscle cell doors doesn't do you any good if you aren't delivering the right building blocks. We know older adults need about 30 to 50 grams of protein per meal. But listen to this. It really doesn't matter how much protein you eat if your aging digestive system can't break it down. If your digestion has slowed, that protein literally just sits there and your muscles never actually receive the fuel they need. Now, what's really interesting here is the biological workaround to that painfully slow digestion, which is our 3rd ingredient. Ginger powder. Stirring just 1 teaspoon into your coffee introduces a compound called gingerol. Studies show that gingerol can literally double your digestive speed. It's like putting your stomach on fast forward, ensuring your body rapidly breaks down that breakfast protein and shuttles it straight to your starving muscles. To really ground this science, the source material introduces us to Margaret. She's a 72-year-old retired school teacher. Margaret was trying to do everything right, eating her scrambled eggs and toast every single morning, but she just felt bloated and uncomfortable for hours afterwards. She was losing weight, but definitely not the good kind. She lost a massive amount of muscle mass, dropping from 135 to 118 pounds in just 6 months, simply because her body couldn't break down the protein. She said her legs felt like they were made of concrete. She was constantly exhausted and, understandably, terrified of falling. So her doctor recommended simply stirring 1 teaspoon of ginger powder right into her morning routine. The results? Absolutely incredible. Within just 2 weeks, her digestion completely healed. 3 months later, because her body was finally absorbing all those nutrients, Margaret actually gained back 12 pounds of healthy, lean muscle weight. She was back out walking the dog and volunteering again. Nutrient absorption truly is the secret key here to reclaiming your life. Moving on to ingredient 4. Instant energy, MCT oil. To actually maintain muscle in your 60s and beyond, you absolutely need some light resistance training, stuff like simple wall sits. But to do that, you need quick, accessible energy. MCTs, or medium-chain triglycerides, provide a truly fascinating biological shortcut. Unlike regular fats, they bypass normal digestion completely. They head straight to your liver, where they're instantly converted into ketones. And ketones are a super fast-acting fuel for both your aging brain and your muscles. And the research backs this up beautifully. Older adults taking just 6 grams of MCTs daily saw noticeably increased muscle function. You can start really small, just about 1 teaspoon, and slowly work your way up to a tablespoon. Beyond giving you that instant energy, MCT oil is brilliant because it reduces joint inflammation to aid recovery between light workouts. It trains your aging body to easily switch between different fuel sources, and it keeps you feeling full so you prioritize proper nutrition the rest of the day. Okay, so we've covered almond milk, cinnamon, ginger, and MCT oil. Are you ready for the shocking 5th ingredient? Now, coffee purists might want to cover their ears for this one, but this highly unusual addition specifically targets the absolute most important, life-saving muscles in your entire body.
Ingredient 5 is for boosting balance: cayenne pepper.
Now, you might be wondering why on earth ruin a perfectly good cup of coffee with cayenne pepper? Well, it's all about boosting your balance. Science shows us there's a direct inverse relationship between thigh muscle mass and mortality. Simply put, weak legs lead to falls, which is the number 3 cause of death in older adults. Cayenne contains capsaicin, which activates these things called TRPV1 receptors. Basically, this commands your blood vessels to relax and open up, rushing vital, nutrient-rich blood flow straight down to those life-saving leg muscles exactly when you need it most.
Let's look at Margaret's story one more time to bring this home. Before her recovery was fully complete, her leg weakness actually caused her to fall right in her own kitchen. She survived, thankfully, but she kept having these awful dizzy spells whenever she stood up. By simply adding just a tiny 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper to her daily routine, that sudden increase in blood flow completely vanquished her dizzy spells. Fast forward 6 months, and her legs felt so strong that she was back out in the yard planting 2 entire flower beds.
Reclaim your independence. We absolutely do not have to accept the standard gloomy narrative of aging. And we definitely shouldn't settle for standard sugar-loaded coffee that just robs us of our mobility. Muscle truly is medicine. It dictates your health span. By adding almond milk, cinnamon, ginger, MCT oil, and a tiny pinch of cayenne to your morning routine, you're deploying the easiest, most effective biological strategy to start fighting back against muscle wasting today.
So, we've covered how to optimize your morning coffee, but remember, hydration is just as absolutely critical for your muscle health. So I'll leave you with this provocative thought. What will you add to your drinking water tomorrow to ensure your body isn't wasting away? Think about that for a second. Make sure you subscribe and join us for our next explainer, where we'll uncover exactly what you need to put in your daily water to supercharge your strength. Until next time, stay focused and keep learning.